What's up, people? I have another AutoFlex Express update to do today. Got a little bit of sun. Just trying to get off where there's no traffic around. It's windy out, so that's going to play a role in the audio. So I apologize that in advance. I'm going to be using my iPhone in here in a second. As soon as I finish my tasty jalapeno cheese stuffed pretzel, I'm going to get out of the vehicle and I am going to show you what the AutoFlex Express looks like in the sunlight. And you're going to be just as impressed as I am. This stuff is awesome, and Joe did a wonderful job. You know, I'll just stop right here. I think this is good enough. And Joe did a wonderful job over at Custom Coatings applying this stuff. Quick backstory is that if this is the first video that you've clicked on about AutoFlex Express, what is it? It's sprayable PPF, a liquid paint protection film, basically. Better coverage. You can get all the recessed areas, so you can get all the areas that may not be covered with traditional paint protection film that you have to cut and fold and tuck and all that happy stuff. When I originally we're beta testing this, so when we originally sprayed it on, we got an excessive amount of orange peel due to the fact that Joe was sent a medium activator, and based on his paint booth temperatures, quickly dried and, you know, caused the orange peel, and that was too much for either one of us. Joe couldn't sleep at night because that's the way he is, and he kept, you know, say, hey, when are we going to get back at it, and I finally took it back over. He cut and compound, which in layman's terms is just sanding it down and correcting it, or as I say to people that don't understand those terms, we corrected the orange peel, or orange peel correction. It's no different than saying fart or flatulence. You know, one's a little snobby for the people in the industry. The other is for the average person that doesn't know what the hell we're talking about. Moving on. Simple. The other day, well, when he first sprayed it on, real quick, we had it on. We saw the orange peel. We're like, no biggie, we'll correct it. Within that time frame, I was following too closely to a pro-charged SRT and got rocks flung all over the front, all kinds of little nicks and doodads and whatnots, and that wasn't a good thing. But knowing that this stuff can be removed and sanded, that was a good thing to show you. So yesterday, shoot, man, I just dropped my pretzel. Bummer. You know what? 5-second roll. And it landed on my jeans, which are completely clean. I don't care. There's a trash bag over there. I'm not just throwing trash on my floor. I'm like actually really anal about cleanliness. Anyway, so dropped the car off on Friday. I got the vehicle back yesterday. And there's another whole video that I'm not even going to reference that you can go check out, show the whole process, them sanding the product down, hitting it with two more coats of clear, and what it looked like afterwards. However, when I took it out of Custom Coatings and I drove it to my detailer, June, to have him quickly fix the rest of the car because it was covered in dust, dirt, mud, and brake dust. We tried to get it done in time before the rain came so I could show you, and we failed. So I showed you what it looked like inside under fluorescent lighting. Now you're going to see what it looks like outside before we lose the light. Let me get out there, stop talking, finish eating my cheese pretzel, and show you what it looks like in the sun. You guys can tell me what you think. All right, again, I'm going to apologize for the wind. It's windy out here, but I just want to show you that it looks just like factory, which it's supposed to do. Okay? The excessive orange peel is gone. Even the vents have been covered. As you can see that they're gloss now. It's got a little dust on the vehicle. Don't mind. These are dust. These aren't rock chips. I'm not gonna wipe it too hard and cause swirls. And as you can see, this is what it looks like. All right. So if it wasn't so windy out, it'd probably be a little bit better to talk. But so here, right here, you can see on the front bumper. Let me see if I can get it to focus better. There you go. That's the paint. Oh, we got a little mark somewhere down here. There's one that didn't fill in too good, but that's not in my factory top coat. That's still in the gloss from the AutoFlex. Even covered the headlights. The headlights are now protected. Some of the rock chips that we encountered, like here's one right here. Let's see if I can focus on that. You can see that right there. That is in the AutoFlex Express. That is not in my factory clear coat or paint. It's hardly noticeable unless you get up close and you actually, pinpoint it. Excuse me. There's another one of those other rock chips that we encountered. Right there. It's hard to focus on because the reflection is kind of, I leave my finger here. Hold on. Focus. Alright, it's right there. I mean, you can see it's hard to focus because the shine is making the camera focus on the reflection. But there's another one. It's real small. Again, that's also in the surface of the you see that? It's really hard to see it. It's just in the surface of the AutoFlex and not in the factory clear coat. So, all right, now that you've seen the vehicle and you've seen what the AutoFlex Express looks like in the sunlight, I'm about ready to get out of here. If you have any questions for me, I'm very limited on what I can answer. I don't know about pricing. I don't know when more availability will come to fruition. We're beta testing this product. Like I said, there were only 4 gallons of it in existence at the time, so I can't answer many questions yet. As soon as I get them, I'll share them with you guys. One thing I want to note is, originally I had mentioned that traditional PPF may have better clarity. It's not the case. I definitely don't think that's the case anymore. This looks like your clear coat. It's completely gloss, shiny, looks amazing, and it covers everything. The amount of coverage you get far exceeds traditional PPF, where you have to cut it, fold it, tuck it in all the recessed areas on your bumper and hood. I do want to note that traditional PPF has a better healing property, that it gets hit or cut or swirls, it can kind of mask that a lot better than this stuff. This stuff looks like top coat, looks like a clear coat. So when it gets hit, there's going to be some damage. There's going to be, as you saw, some of the little rock chips. However, those are in the product. They're not in the factory clear coat. So I can go 2 years if I'd like, and then have this stuff literally peeled off like we showed you in video number 1 and reapplied. So what am I going to do? I don't know. I think I'm going to see what it looks like at the end of the year and decide whether or not I want to reapply it, or if we're going to have it corrected again, cut and compound. So stay tuned. This beta test will last into the entire summer, all throughout the winter. We haven't had any major snowstorms yet. Want to see how it reacts with having ice frozen on the hood and bumper. Then when we get into the summertime, the excessive heat, we sometimes see 114 degrees here on the East Coast with 100% humidity. So tack that on top of having a supercharged Hemi, and there's going to be a lot of heat going on that hood. So we'll see how it reacts. And I'll do a follow-up as we go. This was just to get out into the sunlight and show you. So very brief video. If you have any questions for me, shoot me a message below. If you have any questions for Joe at Custom Coatings, his information is in the description of this video. Again, availability and pricing, I don't know. I can't tell you. Reach out to Joe. He may be able to tell you when more will be available and what you're kind of going to be looking at. this versus traditional PPF as far as money goes. Me personally, I'm happy. I'm very happy with this stuff, and I plan on continuing to use it. Hit the like button, the little notification bell, and also, if you would, down here in the corner, subscribe. I would appreciate that. That'll help me out. And last but not least, as I always tell you all, you guys and girls be safe. That's it. I'm out.